So, here's the story. The gold rush began on January 24th, 1848, when gold was first found by James Marshall at Sutter's Mill in Coloma, California. This event caused people across the United States to borrow money, mortgage their property, and spend their life savings just to make the journey to California. The gold rush was the largest mass migration in America's history. It brought about 300,000 people to California, all of whom obviously wanted to experience a kind of wealth that seemed unordinary. And now, 170 years later, Democrats in California are looking forward to a new gold rush. In about a year, the 2018 midterm elections will get held. If Democrats want to gain the majority of the House of Representatives, they need to win 28 seats from Republicans. And listen to this. 7 of those seats are all possibly in California. If Democrats do win these 7 California seats, that would already be 1/4 of the seats they need to win. And think about that for a second. That's crazy, right? 1/4 of the seats they can win are possibly all in one state, California. But it comes down to this. The key question is, how can they win those seats? There are a few vital things Democrats must do. First, Democrats must excite the millennial vote. The millennial vote will drive them to victory. The Democratic nominees for these House seats need to campaign about matters that are important to millennials. For example, they need to constantly talk about the student loan debt phenomenon, they need to constantly talk about gay rights, and they need to constantly talk about global warming. Second, the DNC needs to bring prominent Democrats to speak with these future nominees on their campaign trails. Figures they need to bring should be like former President Obama, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, former Vice President Joe Biden, and former First Lady Michelle Obama. These seats are simply too important to win back. The DNC needs to put all of its resources to try to win these seats. Democrats winning back the House will be a check on the Trump presidency. It will make it harder for deranged legislation to pass, and yes, it will investigate the White House's actions in a fair manner. No state has expressed more opposition to Trump than California, and now, no state has a greater opportunity to empower Democrats in averting Trump's agenda by winning back the House of Representatives.